Katie, and this is Living in the Now. On my channel, I talk about everyday manifesting, stories and examples to help you to manifest everything you desire. Today's video is about how to script so it works and manifest what you want. Most say scripting is a good technique, and people say that they manifest this way. So why does it work? And what about it makes it work? And how can we know our script will happen and be more sure of it? I'll tell you that now. Why does it work? It works because what you are doing is saying what you want and seeing or feeling yourself as having it, the having of it. And any and all manifesting people say the way to manifest is to feel or know you have it or will have it. So you are writing out what you want and seeing or feeling as you do so that you have it or will have it. Writing out what you want, I call the wanted story. Everything in life is a story, a self-made story. My conditioner is amazing and it makes my hair perfect. That's a story. My friend is always there for me. That's a story. Guys always cheat on me in relationships. That's a story. Everything in life is a story. So become aware of this and make a story of what you do want. And make it clear and add in certain things that make it happen fast and easy. I've done this before and saw really good results. See my video called How I Manifested My Soulmate for the exact story. I said to manifest a new girlfriend, and it happened really fast. So how did I do it? The other questions say what makes it work and how can we be sure of it and that it will happen. So most people in manifesting or law of attraction videos would say, script like this. Say, oh, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this relationship or this person or this money. Okay, that's fine, but I don't know about you, but my mind says that's not true and basically instantly dismisses it. And I feel and see and it reminds myself that I don't have it. Or they would say, pretend you have it now, and how would it be? Okay, that would be like, I have an amazing boyfriend now. He is so good to me. We go on amazing dates. So sure, that can work maybe, but there's a better way. The way I found and put together works way better and faster, and it helps you to believe it more and bypass any doubt. First, I made up a core story or thought that I use often. That says, I say what I want and it happens. I always get what I want. That is like my program, my core thought that I have behind everything. And since that says, I say what I want and it happens, that means that thought will happen. So every time I then say what I want, it happens. And that works. And it works for me really good every time. So then I decide on what I do want. Do I want a relationship, or money, or a new job, or a new car? Choose one desire at a time. The future tense of wanting it doesn't matter, or the I want tense, because I want it and my story that I get what I want and it happens implies the having of it. It means I say I want it and I'll get it. So when I script, I found the best way to do it is to start with that core story and add what I want to it. So that would go like, I say what I want, it happens. I always get what I want. I want, and the thing you want. Then add in specifics to make it manifest faster and easier. Like, I want it to happen instantly. I want to say it once. I want to see evidence of it. I want it to come to me and find me where I am. Adding in those types of things to the wanted story helped it to happen faster and easier. For me, I also simply wrote a list of details about my desire. Like for a relationship, I'd write down all the qualities or looks or things about them I wanted. Like my age, lives close by, affectionate. I listed these types of things. For a car, it would be like automatic, this price range, this type, or one that I can afford, or it runs good, or SUV or car. I'd list these types of specifics. For me, if it is a really detailed desire, I say for each specific the thing I want in the wanted form, such as, I want a new boyfriend who's affectionate always. I want a new boyfriend who lives close by. This is a type of list you'd only have to do once. You'd only have to do it once since your story, your main story, scripted story, will say and include this list. So it would cover that instead of saying each thing a ton of times. So for example, you want a new girlfriend or boyfriend. For a new boyfriend, you'd say, I say what I want, it happens. I always get what I want. I want a new boyfriend now. I want a new boyfriend who's everything I want and listed now. I want a new boyfriend to come to me and find me exactly where I am now. I want a new boyfriend to be visible to me now. I want a new boyfriend who's perfect for me now. I want this new boyfriend to stand out to me now. I want to stand out to him now. I want to say this desire once and for it to happen instantly now. I want to see instant results now. I want to see evidence of this now. I want him in my arms now. Or for a new car, you'd say, I say what I want, it happens. I always get what I want. I want a new car now. I want to say this desire once and for it to happen now. I want a new car to come to me and find me exactly where I am now. I want a perfect new car for me that I love now. I want a new car that is everything I said I want and listed now. I want this new car to stand out to me now. I want to see evidence of this new car now. I want this new car now. So see how you can change this and alter it to fit any desire. When you say, I want, make sure you use words and statements that make you see and feel you have it or will have it, the having of it. If I say I want money and see a handful of money, that works. That is me having money. If I say I want money and see an empty bank account, that is not having it and it won't work. So use words and things that make you feel or see or know you have it or will have it. And by using that core story of, I say what I want, it happens. I always get what I want. Then you know what you say you want, and when you write out what you want, it'll happen. Why? Because your thoughts create, and so your thought of, I say what I want, it happens, then creates, and it happens. It happened, which means have it, or will have it, and that manifests it. This is how I manifest more specific, detailed things. You could also say that core story of, I say what I want, it happens, I always get what I want. And when out places, when you decide what you want and say it, that can happen instantly. Why? Because your core story says you get what you want. Because you know it will happen. Because you have no contradictory or bad thoughts about it. You just want it. You know by saying you want it, you will get it. And then you do. That's a pure manifestation, and it happens fast and easy. And that happens for me all the time, for little things or less significant things. Like the other day, I said I want a certain type of food. It was a simple, pure, random thought. I already have my core story programmed in me, and I just did that by repeating it a lot until results came in and further programmed it to be true. So I know when I say what I want, it'll happen. So I said, I want, and that certain type of food. And sure enough, the next day at work was a random lunch party for like customers and employees. And there was the food I wanted, just there, free and available. And all I did was think what I wanted for several seconds. So repeat that core story to make it your own core story. I say what I want and it happens. I always get what I want. Then for more specific or detailed desires, I script it, or what I call write out the wanted story. Handwriting it down makes you more focused on it. It impresses the mind. Oftentimes you get flashes or images of things as you're saying what you want and writing it. Always see yourself as having it as you say each wanted thing or detail. By writing it down, it makes it more clear to my mind, like yes, this is exactly what I want here. This is my order, my chosen request. It is finalized. So then, when I say it, I feel more sure and confident and clear. So I make the script or I wanted story. If it's a new desire, I write it out, and I make the added list of qualities or specifics, and then I make sure it's written correctly, right, and has all the details I want. Then I reread it out loud or loud and clear in my head and state the wanted desire or script with confidence, with certainty, knowing this is what I want and what I will have by doing so. Then I let it be and go do other things. I may say it at night again if that was the morning, or just the next morning then. Remember the example I said says specifically that you only have to say it once? But if it's something you feel more significant to you or more important, you may want to say it a few times to make that new story or desire dominant in your mind. Don't say it excessively or too many times. Why? Because that may end up actually showing doubt, worry, and bad thoughts about it. It may also remind you that you don't have it or mess up what you did. So say it once and let it be. If it comes to mind again during the day, just say it's happening, or I said I wanted one, I said I wanted that, so I get it. The only thing preventing your desires is your bad thoughts about it. So if you keep thinking about a desire too much, you may accidentally introduce doubt into it and the not having of it. When you want to say what you want and see or feel the having of it, that's your goal, the having of it. So if you said your wanted story script and let it be, with no bad thoughts about it, then it will manifest. This is the best way to script to get what you want. If you said your script and over 3 days have passed, read it out loud again, and be sure to include the parts of it where it comes to you, and where you see evidence of it now, or it being visible now, or them in your arms now, or it in your arms now. This has worked for me for everything. Once you say the script, don't worry about how, or when, or where it comes from. You will get internally led to it, or it to you. It'll feel natural and normal, and most times, you don't realize it's happening or happened until it's right there. Like the food party thing. I was just naturally living normal life. I said what I wanted, and that was it. And then the person in line for the food the next day next to me said flat out to me, "Are you sure you want that? Because there's this other food over here." And sure enough, there was the food I wanted. So yes, scripting works. And yes, this is the best way to do it. And yes, I've seen it work and had tons of results with it. Be sure to like this video, share, and subscribe so more people can find me. Comment below, what desire do you want to script about to manifest? Thanks for watching.